Good morning and welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. Going to be an amazing show today. You do not want to miss it. I have Tiffany Alexander. It's going to be great. Please share and tag your friends. Here we go. Do you want to know how amazing people connect? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie.
Thanks for connecting. And if you like what you hear, please share.
Special thank you to our sponsors of Marketing with Russ, the Alzheimer's Association, Capital Mortgage Source, Carrie Whitlatch and Farmers Insurance, and Kicking Cancer. For more information on the Alzheimer's Association and how to give to this amazing organization in the fight against Alzheimer's, go to alz.org. And for more information on Capital Mortgage Source in Corvallis, Oregon, and the Willamette Valley, go to capitalmortgagesource.com. And for more information on Carrie Whitlatch and her insurance services with farmers, call 541-258-3995. And finally, for Kicking Cancer and how they support those going through cancer and their families, go to kicking-cancer.org. Music by Connor Hedge and Protestant, used with permission. Good morning, everybody. Yes, we're actually here on Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie, and you're going to see me any moment here. There we go. Woohoo. Yes. That was such a great ad, and I'm so thankful for our sponsors. Wanted to make sure and show that for a little bit longer. Thanks so much this morning. It's an amazing start to the week. It's Monday. I love Mondays. As crazy as Mondays can be, I love it. So we're here with you every Monday and Thursday on Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie. And we are here not only live at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, but also then it sits on LinkedIn, YouTube forever, and Facebook for 30 days. Those are the places we broadcast live, but it sits on them so you can watch it forever. You can go back, you can share with your friends, tag your friends, you can rewatch it, you can connect with the host or people in the comments. So much networking goes on in the comments. So thankful for that. So thanks for being here today. Also, after it goes live and sits on the LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook for video podcast, guess what? There's more. It goes to audio podcast as well. I'm going to have a cup of coffee here real quick. Here, sip. Hang on. That helps me. There we go. It converts to all of your favorite audio podcasts. So you can watch it on Spotify, Amazon. You can watch it on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Pandora, all of those things. All the major ones is out there and it's covered. So you definitely want to tune in whatever works best for you. And please like, share, and comment wherever you like to listen or watch. We appreciate that. And today, please engage. Please engage in the comments. Say hi to us. Let us know you're here. Ask questions or make comments about the conversation, Would love to have your input and your engagement today. So thanks so much for doing that. And most of all, which would really, really help, if you would please share this out and tag your friends right now. Those of you that are watching right off the top, please tag some friends. Please share it out, because you know what? We all need help on Monday morning. Trust me, I know it's been a crazy start to my Monday, which is great, but it is always helpful to get that little reminder. Oh, by the way, guess what? Marketing with Russ is on with Tiffany. You do not want to miss it. So thank you all for tuning in. It's going to be so great. So what is Marketing with Russ, aka hashtag Russ Selfie, all about? We are all about how amazing people connect. Tiffany is definitely one of those people today. And I'm telling you, however you're connecting nowadays, it is so much easier nowadays to reach out to people. But what we find is, in this connected technology and society we have, people today really are less connected than ever. So let me encourage you to really, truly connect and build community with people. That is what I'm all about, connection and community building. What does that mean? That means to really, really get to know somebody, spend time talking with them, definitely grow in the relationship with them, because, you know, we are better together, definitely better together. But you need to actually not just contact them and try to get business or sales. You need to actually build and grow community. That is the foundation for any good marketing plan, any good business today. So please take time and do that today. And hopefully we're helping you here today, because we're giving you lots of people to connect with and get things going. And guess what? I like to connect too. That's right. RussHedge.com. I make it simple. RussHedge.com is a place to go to. So if you know my name, add a .com, you're all good. And what does that give you? I'm telling you, we get free stuff right off the bat. Ways to really connect and build community. Also, you get encouragement on there. There's also information about what I do. I'm an inspiration specialist. I do inspirational speaking. What is that? If you want to have a productive team, if you want to have a sales team and a marketing team that can really reach your ideal customer, I'm your man. I would love to come in and speak, whether virtually or in person. I also do marketing coaching, live streaming, obviously, have 6 live stream shows a week, and live stream production. And we do a little bit of social media, things like that for our clients as well, if you need help in that area. So you can find all that at RussHedge.com. Plus, you can find all my connection links. You can find information about my cancer journey. You can find information about my books. International #1 best-selling author. There's my latest book behind me. Life happens and then you choose. You know what? Every day of your life is happening and you get to choose. What do you do from there? What kind of perspective do you have? How do you look at life? Remember that your circumstances plus your perspective equals your experience. That's a great quote by Chip Ingram. It's his divine equation, and it's so true, because you look at whatever circumstances you're going through, good and bad, plus the perspective you have on that. That's going to drive your experience. So that's so important. Okay. And so I just want to get all that information out to you. You can get my book and all my books on my website as well. So appreciate that. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube page. It is growing by leaps and bounds. If you know the name of the show, you can get there. Marketing with Russ.live. There you go. Marketing with Russ.live. I like to keep it simple. I'm a simple-minded guy. So Marketing with Russ.live. I mean, wow, if you know my name and the name of the show, you are money. All right. And as I said before, please help share this out. Tag your friends. I really, really, really appreciate that. Okay. Last but not least, every Monday and Thursday, we do our marketing tip of the day. This is in honor of my guest today. I think really important for your business nowadays. So this will get cut out, put on YouTube Shorts, social media separately, so you can watch just the marketing tip of the day again, or you can share it, comment, get this out there. This is important for people today. So here we go. Are you ready? All right. This is your marketing tip of the day. Use AI as a tool. That's right. It has so many advantages to you. Don't be scared of it. People are so worried that AI is taking over the world. Well, it's all run by humans and what humans have put together. And so what can you use AI for a tool? Can you use it for editing on writing? Can you use it for research on a project or writing project or any project for your business? Um, can you use it for financial reasons? I think our guest today might touch on that just a bit. Financial reasons, tax reasons. Will it help you save money? There's so many positive things you can get from AI today. So use it as a tool, help it to grow you and your business. Don't let it overcome you. Overcome AI by taking control and using it today. So that is your marketing tip of the day. Use AI as a tool, and that is your marketing tip of the day. There we go. All right. So that'll get cut out, put on separately. We're going to get Tiffany in the room, get things rolling. Morning, Tiffany.
Hi, good morning.
How are you doing?
Oh, fantastic on this Monday.
I tell you, I'm one of those crazy guys that loves Mondays. So I just get excited. So many opportunities out there. But let's start with you. And you're doing so many amazing things. Let's back up and just say, who in the world is Tiffany Alexander? What are you up to? What are you doing these days?
Oh my goodness. How much time did you say we have to cover?
You have
I
8
wear so
hours.
many hats. My big hat, my 10,000 hours of favorites is real estate. So I'm a fund owner and I specialize in buying people's debt. So like their first lien position in a performing or non-performing status. And really where my heart's at is buying non-performing notes because I can call up the homeowner and say, "Hey, I'm your new lender. Are you okay? Like, what happened?" So I have this ability to find the saving people from foreclosure because I don't have to file, right? There's a lot of wiggle room and rules, and you think, "Oh, banks are banks." Like, no, I'm a bank, and I get to do whatever I want except what's not illegal. So,
Well, yeah.
um, that's the fund, and then within the fund, we buy, performing debt, non-performing debt. Sometimes we'll have a house that we come and do here and there, and we'll sell it on the market, but that's my old roots of, like, flipping and holding and landlording, and I've hung up my hat on that 'cause I was a tired landlord, I didn't know, and that brought me into the land of, realizing I needed to network, so that had me go to some networking meetings and, you buy some courses and you buy some masterminds and you learn how to network better, and what it taught me was, yeah, I think abundant, but I wasn't showing up abundant enough, and being able to show up and just say, "Wow, really, who are you? How can I get to know you better?" Because maybe we weren't meant to meet because you need me or I need you, but maybe you need someone that I know. So the better I can hear you out, the more I can become a connector for you. And that's awesome because I just don't know how I can help someone. So I'd love diagnosing, like, let's figure out why we were put together, how we got in the same room today. And that ends up at some point when you lead with enough abundance, you become this like super connector. And that's led me to some new AI adventures that I'm going to definitely dig into and new business partners. So that way we can bring government level AI that's safe and low risk and not hallucinating to civilians at this point. So that's like a whole nother world I get to crack into. We have government stuff, we have data center stuff, we have tax CPA stuff, we have PR if you need PR for you, and more and more and more. So my LinkedIn is getting ready to be crazy because it's like, oh, create company, create company, create company every week right now.
Yeah, well, you are wow. I mean, it's you're doing so many amazing things. It's hard to keep up with it all. But I love that you are doing what you feel called to do. You're very passionate about it, and you're not waiting for other people to tell you what you can do or what you should do. So many people are just getting shoulded all over, and they just go with what everybody says they should do, which maybe not be what they really should be doing. So I love the fact, though, that you've moved over into this AI space. Talk some more about that because this is very, very interesting.
Well, this is oh my gosh, I could crack so deeply into this and I have a lot of resources in AI, but what I found was it's not actually just ChatGPT or Claude or Grok, right? Like, oh, okay, ask it to create a marketing email for me or ask it to like it checks my email and it replies to my email. Luckily, it puts it in the drafts box. It doesn't send all this silly nonsense that it invents up out of thin air. But um there have been people that are using it for court cases and they've gotten in trouble. So you have to understand there's boundaries and there's limitations that you need to be cautious but open to understanding AI could be a helper to you to free up hours, to free up what it is that you thought you had to labor in yourself, like reviewing data. That's what we want AI to be, is to like data in, data out, but make it process so that way it works better for you. Some of the inventions that my business partner has come up with is helping CPAs. And so that's one of the things, website that we've perfected in the last few weeks is taxlens.ai. And it's like, hey, everything you've ever wanted as a CPA, looking at last 10 years taxes for a negligible amount and for just a few minutes, also looking forward for like $5 and just a few minutes, and then like doing all those fixes. It's like there isn't a comprehensive software that's out there right now that's under $200 a month, let alone $10,000 a month, that's doing this. So that was a need in the market that we were able to fulfill, and that just launched the beginning of what it could be, being able to compute all of the data in, data out. And now it's like, wait a minute, who else has a problem out there that could be solved? That someone's just sitting behind a desk, like punching in all these numbers that really AI can do for you, and when you put it in appropriately and be able to get out the right answer, not like an improper answer, which is where I'm going with this, is being very careful with AI and double checking. But at the same time, like, well, if I've put it in and I have to double check, what's the point, right? So you just have to do your homework. Things are getting better and better and better. It's going to keep doubling every so many months with its betterness, and keep your ear to the ground for who and what and how it could help you in many ways. So I just want to be one of the many resources that are out there to help you get connected with what would help you really, really expand your business in the way it needs to be expanded.
Well, and that's exactly, you just landed on such a great point, and that is AI doesn't know everything, and you do have to double check things, but it can hugely speed up what you're doing. And there's, you really should be double checking everything anyway. So if you can speed up the front end of where things are at, then the back end, is going to be what it is anyway. But with research and projects too, and finding things with your business that you need help with, it is such a great resource in getting you places faster. It's kind of like Google on steroids.
Yeah.
So it's been very, very great. So, all right. So this whole thing is tax season right now. And somebody says, I hate doing my taxes and I hate paying for taxes. Is this a way that I can do my own taxes and it can help me? Give me some input on where you find the tax advantages or the just the financial advantages.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, one of the portions of the website is not just like, hey, plug in your 1040s or your sorry, not 1040s, your 1099s or your W2s, so that way you could go and take a peek and see what your taxes are. But that's the thing, it's still AI. It's still a tool. So you're still going to need to have the end person who's going to submit your taxes to the government. So a CPA, or if you have all the numbers, you can go put it into maybe one of those freebie softwares. Being able to identify this year's taxes is fun and important, but where I am thinking, how could AI lend a hand that you previously didn't think it could help you, is a look back. So on taxlens.ai, it allows you to go in, and I encourage approximately 350 million Americans to go in there, get a free trial, and go and have it look back at your last 10 years tax returns. Because imagine this. I hope that you have the most phenomenal numbers and that your CPA is the top CPA out. But what if something got invented the day you guys submitted your tax return, and there was a blip and that you had it missed? It would be more refreshing for me to know that even just in a free trial, you could go back and look at your last 10 years and make sure, just have the ultimate assurance of knowing that your guy did it right. And then saying, hey guy, you should go use this too, because it's going to help out your actual firm. But then looking forward, it will be able to look and process all those documents for you, or help you with estimated amounts that you would have to submit to the IRS. So that way you're getting an idea to be able to have not just a look back, but a look forward to say like, oh, wow, I should do this or I should do this. It's almost not just going into like your guy looking back last year, but a planning aspect of planning your year forward.
Yeah, well, that is it too. I mean, there's so much that goes into this, right? There is so much, not only what you're doing currently, but planning what you can do in the future. That's another thing. How can I start creating tax advantages for my business, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, and there's an aspect of that where you could get so darn creative, and if you have, was it TurboTax? I highly recommend you just pay a few more bucks and get someone that's on your side, but not somebody that's so conservative that they're not going to allow you to take what you're reasonably allowed to have in your favor. I'm a huge fan of giving the government what the government owes. Like even Jesus said it, right? Like give Caesar what belongs to Caesar. I believe that there are fair and reasonable items that are written into the tax code that you should take advantage of so that way you can pay what your fair share is. And if you just don't know or your tax person doesn't know, then you could be losing out on a few bucks that is in your favor that you could go do something else with instead of let the government sit on it.
Well, and I want to jump in there and say that's exactly right. I mean, God gave us brains when He created us, and we need to do what's right with our money. But at the same time, doesn't mean we need to be taken advantage of, and somebody else legally steal our money. There's a whole argument for that for taxes the way they are today, but that's not where I'm going. The whole thing is that we just need to make sure that the advantages that are legally built in, that they fall in our favor. And so I think that's why this is so interesting, because I don't think a lot of people have thought about this. A lot of people, Tiffany, have not given this thought, thinking, wow, I can actually use this for finances, the taxes. I can actually use this for budgeting and all kinds of things. How can I help myself? And so, I mean, it gets pretty exciting, doesn't it?
It does, and you've cracked into something that are some extra helper tools built into the website because really we started the website with 3 flagship products, which was a look back and a fix. So if it said, "Oh my gosh, you forgot something in 2017," right? Like, let's go fix that, and it's included in the free trial, and then a look forward. But then it was like, wait, we should be equipping people with more stuff because our higher level of intelligence that's processing this power, let's just turn it on. So there's 43 other scans that are available on the website, and it's looking at a SaaS waste audit, it's renegotiating your lease, it's looking at duplications and errors, or hey, are you paying the best rate for your shipping and receiving? Like there are levels of tools that are built into this versus just when you log in, it's like, oh, do you want the 3 favorites or do you want other? Under this other box, it's got this powerhouse of computing power behind it. And when you data dump into it and you give it like, hey, here's all of my receipts for the last few years of my phone bills. Here's all of my receipts for my manufacturing company. It will say, wow, there's an error here. Wow, you're paying too much here. Wow. And so being able to have a comprehensive tool like this is quite it's unheard of, and that's why I was so excited when it got built to be able to just shout to the rooftops about it. And this is just one of many tools that we've built in the last couple of months that we've made available in essence to civilians or public versus just being privately held and kept close to the chest of people in government.
Yeah, well, and there you go. I mean, I think there's so much more out there than we realize. And so going to people like you, Tiffany, that kind of open Pandora's box a little bit and say, hey, look what's there. Look what's there. I mean, people, maybe they're not hiding it, but they're definitely not bringing it out to you. And so you're able to show these advantages. And I'm telling you, this is another reason why you really, just like I spoke about earlier, you need to use AI as a tool.
Yeah.
There's so many advantages for you. There's so much you can do that you didn't even realize. And at the speed that it goes, it's like amazing. When I started using AI, I'm just like, it's mind blowing how quickly it looks things up. We're going on a family vacation here in a few weeks, and it was to an area I've never been to before. So we threw out and it put together itineraries and put together all the transportation, all the things we needed, all the things we needed to think of. And it's amazing. And it did it just like this, instead of me doing hours and hours of research trying to figure things out. And so it's been a real blessing. And that's just a fun thing, everybody. Why
Exactly.
not start with something fun? Where are you going this weekend? And you ask AI to help you out, right? So, all right, Tiffany, as we're starting to wrap things up here, I want you to kind of put a bow on all this and let everybody know what your gold nugget of today is, what you really want them to remember, what they really need to be thoughtful of in all of this process, and let them know how they get in touch with you because, wow, there's so much there. They're going to have another hour or two conversation with you.
That absolutely. And what I want people to know, and this is going to be mind blowing for you, is that if you're thinking in your mind, gosh, there's got to be a better way, there's got to be someone that's invented something that's out there that we've only illusioned and we've only made up in our brains. Actually, it is available. And you just don't know the guy yet, but you now know me who knows the guy. So there is someone that's in my back pocket, that's my business partner that said anything that you can imagine up, anything that you need for your business that you are thinking, wow, I need AI, I need quantum computing, I need it on the blockchain so that it's audible forever. I need something having to do with like some of the weirdest nerdy sciencey stuff you can imagine. It's actually available and it's available today if you know the right person and how to ask the right question to get to that person. And I would love to have a one with you to see if I can build something like that for you appropriately and make sure it's a good fit for you because you really do have to know that it does exist and it exists right now for you.
All right.
Oh,
And
and
people
how to
get
get
in
hold of
touch
me.
with you.
Yes, please, connect with me on LinkedIn. You are welcome to go to aspenstagefund.com. You're welcome to follow me on Instagram. I think it's, Tiff's Investing. And I mean, darn near all of my phone numbers are on my website. It's got my calendar on my website if you just want to book a straight appointment. But I'm a huge fan of being on LinkedIn, so you can direct message me there. Comment on this post if you guys want me to reply to you. And if I don't get to you first, my assistant will reach out and be like, "Hey, let's just get you on the calendar so that way we can hang out as soon as possible."
Yeah, that is the whole thing. You got to hang out with Tiffany and find out how she can help you, the things that she can do that will help you out. And I'm telling you, everybody, it's so important to find people that are already a step ahead in all that they're doing. And Tiffany is definitely one of those people, step ahead in what's going on with AI that can help you. And when it comes to taxes, Tiffany, it just blows my mind. Could I do it? Sure. Do I want to do it? Absolutely not. I am more than happy. I pay my tax professional every year and my bookkeeper to
Oh,
do all that for me and for the peace of mind to know that it's done right and that they've got my back if there's any problems. And so, yes, I am so thankful for people like you. And listen, I just can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming on today. I'm going to say goodbye to you here on screen, but hang tight just in the green room. I'll be there in just a minute. Okay.
perfect. Bye.
Thanks, Tiffany. Wow. I'm telling you, everybody, she's a person you need to go to. You need to tap into people like this that are ahead of the game with AI because AI is becoming so important. And don't be scared of it. Realize that there's advantages for you out there and you need to tap into those. So listen, do me a big favor too, okay? If you all would be so kind, and that is go out there and tag your friends and share this out with them even after this episode today. It sits on LinkedIn, YouTube forever, Facebook for 30 days. And if you like to listen to it and you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon, whatever it might be, also share it with people there and let them know that they can actually listen and be part of this because they need to tie in with Tiffany today. It's so important. There's so much going on out there. Her information is for LinkedIn is actually ticking along the bottom, and it's been in the show notes and the comments. And guess what? It's all clickable. Everybody click on it, go straight to Tiffany today. And I'm telling you, you'll be glad you did. So with that, don't forget, we're here every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for your listening and viewing pleasure. That's right. We're here on video and audio podcast. Any way you want to connect today, please grab a hold of this, share this out today. Thank you all for being part of my amazing community. And don't forget two quick things. First of all, you can get me, as I've always told you, at russhedge.com. That's where you find me, russhedge.com today. But also, please remember that not only are we sponsor supported, thank you, Jim and Diana Becker and the Alzheimer's Association, Bob and Capital Mortgage Source, Carrie Whitlatch and Farmers, and Barron and Kicking Cancer. Thank you to them today. But we're also listener supported. We could not do this without you. You can hit the link in the comments or scan that QR code. Anything you want to give towards the production cost of this ministry, I call it. Thank God for every day, for the blessing to be able to get good word out there, good value to you. If you want to see continued good word and value, please be part of that and help us today, because we can't do this without you. And thank you. Thank you to all of you that are so helpful and supportive already. Appreciate you. So thank you for that. And until next time, just get out there and enjoy life and have a wonderful experience. We'll see you next time, which is this Thursday. All right. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. Be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app so that you don't miss a single episode. Have an amazing day.